Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate,
Hey.
activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You
activate.
better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
Hey, hey.
Activate. Let's go.
They say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need, and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible, but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit, activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way? So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They
activate.
better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit.
Hello. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, it was like really dark in here. Okay. Hi. Are you guys mad at me? Are you guys mad at me? Are you guys mad at me? Oh, well. Oh, well. I love you guys. Hold on, I'm missing something. Oh, what? Where is it? Okay. Boom. All right, sorry. Now I'm ready. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to my show. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Okay, well, discombobulated, but I'm here. Okay, that is what matters. Is that I'm here. Love you guys. So please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Ooh, girl. Yes, it is. Oh well. You tried. It is. Oh well. Oh my goodness. So I have to take the day off because I need like a little break from all of the, the essay and stuff. Like it's God. Okay, it's a lot. Okay, Diddy is evil. Diddy is evil. So yes, he takes a lot of energy to talk about the devil. Like it really does. But the title of the show says Diddy fled US for Bali with Russell Simmons? Question mark. Oh my God. Kim Porter was gay? Question mark. Oh my goodness. Travis Scott and Tyga fight. Weird. So yeah, I saw that. I was just like, but why though? Like, why? Right? So we're gonna get into that. Let's just jump right into it. Hello everyone, I love you all. Welcome to the show. Welcome. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna jump right into these topics because I know y'all want to hear about zitting. And we're gonna get into that. But before we do, let's get into this. Let me pull up on the screen for y'all. Look, y'all. Look. Tyga and Travis allegedly got into a physical altercation while in comms. Now, who else is in comms is Kelly Rowland. Okay. Shout out to Kelly Rowland. We love her. She in comms doing this. To people, bone Kelly girl. So Kelly down there with her finger up people's face. Okay. Okay. So and Travis and Tyga are also there. Why we don't know. I'm like, why is they there? One ain't taking care of his turn, Tyga, and then you got the other one that welcome people into the portal of hell, during a concert. So and I'm a girl. So Travis, don't go to his concert, Scott, and Tyga allegedly got into it. Now it's about time that Travis done got hurt at one of these festivals. As many people got hurt at his. Yep. And that's what they were. So allegedly, Tyga was stomping on him. Tyga was stomping on him at this, concert number. This festival. Okay. Now both of them dated the Kardashian herself, Kylie Jenner. Okay. The only thing that they have in common, and I'm a girl. Travis dated her when she was grown, and Tyga dated her when she was a minor. Absolutely. So gays, but both of them was all up in her. They absolutely was, and her coochie is of the devil. It absolutely is. It's some with them Kardashian boxes and black men that their lives just be ruined, Lord. After they get out of it, and I'm a girl, gays. Yes, their lives just Kanye climbing trees and all of this stuff up there with the girl, and she is naked as a mole rat. The girl, she up there in the tree too, naked, with some heels on. And Tristan, he's just a literal addict now, an ex-addict. So the Kardashian, he turned into a whole addict. Now she acting like she don't want him. She turned him out. And now she don't want them not looking here. No. Y'all is not giving them back to the black community. We don't want them. Okay? Once they get out of y'all, it just be something wrong with them. After that, look at Lamar. Man was worth $80 million for he got with that damn car horse and hun that damn nose over the OJ daughter. I guess. And then she leave the man, he on crack. Girl, he wasn't on crack before you, girl. He had a wicked jump shot. Yes, he had a wicked jump shot. With that word. Now Lamar on the smoking crack. All this, so he all the hotels and all of this stuff with 15 all this she taught him. All the parties and stuff you done took him through. And then everybody looking at Chloe like she just was a godsend to Lamar. And I'm a girl. Oh, look at her. She's so strong. Him sitting over there cheating on her nigga looking arse. And I'm a girl, her in that damn nose. He over there cheating on her and I'm a girl. And look at her. Girl, he done stroked out and all of that stuff. And she over there taking care. Yeah, it's her fault. Zah. She can handle her Uggs, unlike him. So that's just what that word, okay? She. Okay, I'm done. That's hot. I'm done. So she did hers. And I'm a girl. It ain't her fault that Lamar, he wanna. This is the best night of my damn life. That's not her fault that he was over there with girl. Then when I got a bucket of it and I'm a girl. He went got a bucket. And then just and now my girl, he was over there with. With both nostrils on him. Yeah. He loved it. He loved it. And I'm a girl. Now he started getting bucket loads other than I'm a girl. She was over there doing the girl. Look at here, Chloe. You functioning addict. Girl, he wasn't doing nothing for you. No, he was not. No, he was not. No, he was a good man. So, I'm a girl. So then she ruined him. And I'm a girl. And then gonna try to look like the victim. I'm like, girl, you snorted a new nose, girl. But you the victim. So, girl. Now she don't ruin Tristan life. Him over there, he lost his mother, all that because of her. his brother got things wrong with him and stuff, and I'm a girl, poor boy. Well, none of that going on before Chloe. Oh well, y'all. I don't care if he was born like that. Oh well, it was because he was gonna meet Chloe eventually. So why that boy was born like that? That poor boy. That called horse and curse or something else in them. Oh, I can't believe this. So that's what that word. Right? Tyga was on the top of the world, Craig, paying his child support and all that. Cheating on China and peace. All of that in my girl. Then he bumped into this little 15-year-old. And I'm a girl. Took her to change her face and her butt and all of that stuff. Look, let me make you black, girl. That's what that word do. You only 16? Oh, well. Seems like you're ready. Girl, are you ready? Okay? Now that's just what that word. That's just what that word. So yeah, that's just what that word. So then he went and took this high schooler, and I'm a girl, yes, Tyga, because you was very so much grown. Yes, you were. When you had the King label, you had the reality show on MTV. I was here, Tiger. Hello, Tiger, Tigered. Okay, I was here. Okay. So that's something the King, something, it was trash. I wasn't into none of that because I wasn't into you because you was over there with somebody, babe. And I'm a girl. So all of that was thriving. People liked Tyga, you know, little piece of Lil Wayne in his corner, little piece. A Lil Wayne and the Nickies and all of that in his corner, girl. He was on top of the world, girl. Yes. Had a stripper, you know, pregnant in the room by him. All the girl, he had it going on in him, girl. And then he got with that little girl, okay, Kylie, which he wasn't supposed to. That's what that word. And the world frowned upon that, especially me, Craig. Okay, that was an issue. Even Nicki Minaj dissed him, you know, about him being with Kylie because, you know, she was underage and I'm a girl. So it's just like, what? So this is the only real common bond that these two have is one of like a horseshoe. So no one knows why this altercation happened, but it did. Okay, so let's get into the altercation itself. Okay, viewer discretion advised. Now, on this episode of Animal Planet, you got a light-skinned mosquito and a spider getting into it. That's just what that word. Now, we don't know which one is which because they are both Negro. Okay, absolutely. So I'm assuming the one that threw the bucket, look, they still scuffling, y'all. Y'all can't see it, but I can. So I'm gonna tell y'all, because we really can't see nothing. Even if I can make it bigger, it's still gonna be the same way. It absolutely is. But they supposed to be thumping each other right here in Number Girl. Now this, it looked like Travis got on the black vest and the white t-shirt. Now that's right, and then that's supposed to be Tyga right there. So now what from it looked like Tyga, you got your arse beat. Tyga, you didn't win, Tyga. Tyga looked like a Storm father, Stormy daddy girl, pounced on you, Number Girl. That's just what that word. It said right here, Travis Scott and Tyga going at it. Now, Travis Scott, you threw this bucket and you was a punk for throwing that bucket. You didn't have to throw that bucket. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that because you have basically like already won. Yeah. So it looked like Travis wore Tyler out from what I could see because Travis allegedly has on the black vest. Okay, but Travis, you did get thumped a little bit because you was on your bed. Ooh, hold on. Okay. What is it? What is it? Okay, I guess that's supposed to be a still. We still can't see nothing, girl. But yeah, so look, I said, oh, where was the camera lights on the people phones? Then none of y'all have no iPhones? Why record something we can barely see? I said, where was the camera? Did you guys have like Androids? Or like what? Did you like not know where the camera was? Because it was just a quick swipe on the screen. And you, boom, flashlight. Because you have used to use the ring light on the phone. I said, what do you have, like an iPhone 8? Excuse. I said, where was all the flashlights? And I'm like, girl, this was incredible. We were supposed to see this. Now we're going to forever be wondering who won. Now we see a little piece of Travis, but it looked like, you know, he got the best of Tyga on that damn couch. It looked like that's what that word. It looked like that's what that word. But we wanted to see this. All those victims of Astro World, Tyga, you had one king assignment. This for that little boy at Astro World. You was supposed to wrap him up. I said you tried. Now you supposed to have 5. This for Astro World. Craig. I'm like, oh, y'all got y'all nerve not having the y'all flashlights on the number. Girl, look. We like, what is happening? Because you see, now that's Tyga right there that was he got up off the couch. Because they both basically got on the same outfit. I said, well, why they got on the same clothes? And my girl, it's not enough lights, Craig. We wanted to see this. This sound good. It do. I really wanted to see this. I'm very disappointed. I am pissed. Y'all basically in a dark room. Y'all playing Dark Ninjas. This is Dark Ninjas, girl. When you turn off the light and everybody just start thumping on each other. It's hide and go seek. What is this? And Jason, you ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self. You could at least turn the brightness up and on my girl. We need to see who won. Yes. Because you know both of them going to act like they did. No. The people deserve to see what happened. Y'all need to lighten this up. Because, yes. Because Tyga is a light bright. So that's how I know there was something getting thumped on that couch because he a light bright. But Travis is like 1:20 a.m. dark. Absolutely. Travis is a little piece of 1:15 a.m. outside. That's what he's giving her, my girl. So you got that. And then it looked like it's at least what, 9 to 10 o'clock at night where y'all like, them don't go together. 10 o'clock at night and then you 1:30 in the morning dark. Like, yeah, no. Those don't go together. Should have been flashlights all around this motherfucker. Now the video, exactly. And this is what I'm mad at. Because Granny is pointing out, you coming here to myself, what is this? Sean, what is on the screen? What is you doing? What is you talking about? You supposed to talk about Diddy. What is this? Hurry up. Sean. What? What's that? It's allegedly the two of the black men that Kylie destroyed, Tyga and Travis Scott thumping. This is why I got it on the screen. I wish YouTube would. YouTube, I wish y'all would monetize. Y'all, but you can't see nothing. So I wish y'all would. I'm because YouTube duck out. Don't you even try it. That means you give me full monetization unless you can tell me what the is going on. So you know what happened? You trying to say, no, we can't monetize this video because it's violence. Where? Who won? Let's start with that. Well, can we start with who won? And then, where was I? No, my girl. Okay, now let me put up this article on my girl. Let me pull this up and my girl, look, hold on. I got a little bit of piece of mouth, girl, because this is stupid. Yes, this is dumb, girl. Ooh, Hollywood Unlocked, try to J. Salim. So it say Travis Scott and Tyga allegedly, see, a hard allegedly, because let me find out that was Drake and K. Dot. Greatness, girl, let me find out that was Drake and them, girl. Girl, let me find out that was Drake and Pusha T. And them, girl. So, yeah, so they talking about some allegedly. What do you mean allegedly, girl? That's what that word. That's what that word. So, y'all, Hurry up, let me look. Hurry up. So, it said they allegedly got into physical altercation in Cannes, and I'm like, Travis Scott and Tyga are two artists that really don't have much in common musically. However, they are both known for having extremely high-profile relationships with Kylie Hoare. Tyga dated Jenna when she was a teenager. Let me repeat that. Tyga, grown arse, dated Jenna when she was a teenager. Meanwhile, Travis has 2 kids with Kylie and are currently co-parenting those children. Overall, Kylie has moved on from both of these men to a white one. His name is Timothy Chalamet. How do you say that? And there are all sorts of rumors pertaining to what that relationship is like. We don't care. As for Travis and Tyga, it never really felt like there was any sort of beef between them. Although, according to new footage coming out of Cannes, it would appear as though the two are actually at odds. In the grainy and dark, not grainy and dark, in the black footage below, you can see, allegedly, because they say you can see, Travis and Tyga fighting one another. You can't make out really either artist, correct? Although according to sources like Hollywood Unlocked, this is indeed Travis and Tyga. Okay, now this is the same footage I just showed y'all. Look, it's still very so much dark. It's still very so much dark. So, gays, what y'all think? Do y'all think they was really thumping? Hi, this is Campaign. I love you, friend. Y'all get over there and subscribe to the Lituation Network. I love you, friend. So, do y'all really think Travis Scott and Tyga was thumping? And not my girl. Now, I don't know. I mean, because you just never know who's beefing with each other. Just because we don't know that they have a problem doesn't mean that they don't. You know, a lot of things happen behind the scenes. I don't know. Maybe Travis likes Avril Lavigne too, because that's who Tyga's allegedly dating. Avril Lavigne, absolutely. Why'd you have to go and make shit so complicated? I see the way you're. So, gays, Tyga is going with her. Okay, that's his girlfriend. Okay. Last I checked, they were still together. I don't know if they still are. Maybe, you know, Travis Scott wants to be the skater boy. You know, I say, see you later, boy. I'll be backstage after Travis's show. But then I'll be at Tyga's studio singing a song about some pretty white bitch. He's to know girl. So, gays, so allegedly, no, they was back and forth, Monica girl. They was back and forth because they had actually broke up when Tyga had, because a lawsuit had came about Tyler, not my girl. And I was like, are we like breaking up or like what? And then they allegedly got back together. So it was back and forth. 1 minute they were dating. And then, then they weren't. Yes, if y'all didn't know, Tyga has been dating Avril Lavigne. Correct. Yes. Again, I don't know if they are still together, but they were dating. They could be off right now and then because it's been for years. So it wasn't like they only dated like a week or two. No, they've been years, like the last 3 years, I think, like 2 or 3 years. They have been seeing one another. So yeah, who knows, he'll date anybody. Who I cannot say he'll date anybody. He'll go with anybody, girl. At this point, he just do anything. Yes, Avril is that breaker. Hold on, because y'all look at y'all. Y'all trying to act like me and the other uncheckables in this chat is lying to y'all. It's not lying to y'all. Hold on, let me pull it up. Where have y'all been? Y'all know we nosy as hell. Yes. Hold on. Yes, Avril Lavigne. Hold on, my phone. I forgot to tell you. I'm tired. Okay, yes. So from People Magazine, they said, but let me show y'all because it's literally like on and off. Hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up. So this is an article from last year. And I'm a girl from People. And Avril Lavigne and Tyga are totally done following on again, off again romance. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, how do you actually know? Like if they're fully broken up, because they will break up and then get back together. And then they would date for like 4 or 5 months, 6 months straight, and then break up and then get back together for like a year and then break up. So, like they've been dating for quite some time, like 2-3 years. They've been dealing with one another, but yes, they are. I don't know exactly. Again, they could be broken up right now or back together, but they do a lot of breaking up and getting back together. So when you have people that break up to make up, it's kind of hard to tell because we'll be like, "Yep, look, they say they're not together," and then we'll look up and they'll be at an event together. Like that's how it's been going. So, yeah, so yes, they have been dating on and on. Change your perception says weird looking couple. Y'all think so? I don't think they made like a bad couple, but I do think it's an odd couple because I would have never put like Avril with Tyga. Avril has always like dated like white dudes, so which is nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean it's her preference. It's just probably just the people she's, met, bumped into Tyler, liked his energy, and they decided to date. So yeah, so shout out to Avril Lavigne because I love her. I love Avril Lavigne. Shout out to Avril. I love her. Avril, get away from him, girl. So gays, you could do better, girl. I would rather you date like Travis Scott. I would rather you date him. And I'm my girl. So yay, so it's just like I can't. But shout out to them, Honestly, I would rather her date like Travis. Travis seems like a way better suited guy. Tiger just seems like super immature, like not the serious dating type. He just does not give those vibes. He gives broke playboy, is what he gives. Like, yeah. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So a lot of y'all are saying that she said, I'm baffled. Yeah, they've been dating for quite some time. Yeah, so shout out to you guys. We're gonna move right along because I don't know if the fight is real. We can barely see in the imagery if that is truly. I definitely feel like that's. I don't know. We'll see. I will see. But from on Twitter, they show like this is Tyga, this is Travis. Could be. But moving right along, let's jump into Cassie. So Cassie speaks out. Yes, shout out to Cassie, love her. She speaks out for the first time because Cassie does not like post anywhere. You can tell she really don't want no clout. Like she is not about any of that. So let's get into what she had to say about all the people that has been supporting her because she truly appreciates it. So thank you all for. Thank you all for all of the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. Oh, Cassie. But this is only the beginning. DV is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I am better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending. But this support means everything to me. Thank you. Love always, Cassie. Oh, that is like so beautiful. So well written. That was like perfect. I couldn't have said it better myself. So shout out to Cassie. Love her. And I agree with her. Please believe people the first time around. It shouldn't take all of this because she's been telling the truth the whole time. So why, it takes a video. Not everybody has a video. Not everyone has that. So it shouldn't take a video for people to be like, I am so sorry. It shouldn't take all that. And what's even crazier is that people like rogerbonds, Diddy's executive assistant, Christina, and others that know about the stuff because they've seen it. And then now y'all want to come forward? it's weird that a lot of people that are unfollowing Diddy and whatnot were there. Like y'all knew. So then this video comes out, and then all of a sudden it's just like, you have to unfollow. Why? Why did it take the video for y'all to unfollow him? Like, that's why she's saying, like, believe people the first time around. Because it shouldn't have taken a video to, you know, for her to have been believed, right? So shout out to Cassie, and shout out to her statement. I think it was beautifully written. I loved everything that she said. That she said that this is only the beginning, lets us know that there's more to come from this. Okay. I've been saying since the first lawsuit that many other lawsuits are going to follow. When a person is in power, it will take for the power to be removed for a person to feel strong enough to be able to come forward. So it's not people jumping on a bandwagon looking for a payday. It's just like, no, these people like Diddy have done this in volume. That's how you know he's not sorry. There's not, why would he be when he's done this to so many people? Why come forward and apologize to Cassie when there's so in the video, when there's so many other people that you hurt? He posts Kim Porter like he did not hurt her. And he's been doing it for years. That is what really like makes me like hate him. And what makes me feel that he had something to do with Kim Porter no longer being here. Because you sitting here posting this woman, bringing her on red carpets and all of this stuff, like she's the light of your life, the sparkle in your eye. And she's not. Kim Porter, just like Cassie and any other woman that he brought to the forefront, are beards. They are. A straight man sleeps with just women. And that's it. Diddy has many male victims. Many. They're just afraid to come forward. But situations like this give them the strength to be able to do so. To be able to be like, you know what? I can do this. If they can do this, I can do this. I can do this too. Because these people are affected. They're still sitting here. If these things were playing through their mind consistently, being blackballed from the industry. I mean, can you imagine having an incredible talent and the only reason you can't express and showcase that talent is because somebody basically hugged you and whatnot and did things to you? And since you wanted to be honest about those things, they made sure that no one hears you, like, ever. And not just your story, your talent. So he takes all of this away from people, and it's just fine. It's completely fine. Like, oh, well, he's Diddy. No, these people have a right to come forward. No different than the model and Cassie and everyone else, the woman from the college, everyone. And there's many more. There are. And they're coming out of the woodwork, and that's good. It's good for them. I'm glad for them. Shout out to y'all. I'm happy for y'all. You deserve peace. You deserve it. The woman that was pow in the face, by him, shout out to you. You deserve peace. You deserve that. All of them. All of the victims deserve peace, closure. And you can't get that with somebody living it up. That's hard to do. So shout out to Cassie, and we appreciate her bravery. I know there's a lot of stuff going around about allegedly Cassie exciting the riot when it came to Kim Porter and Diddy, to where she was allegedly like ridiculing Kim when Diddy was doing that to her and whatnot, harming Kim and stuff like that, allegedly. People saying that Cassie's not as innocent as she looks. That is very disgusting. All of you are disgusting. I think that's disgusting. This is the problem. When people come forward, their story is what counts. Gabrielle Union, she came out about, she interviewed with Jada Pinkett on the Red Table back in the day about how she was a Hollywood mean girl, right? About how she was mean to other women and, black, other black actresses she would isolate herself from, and stuff like that, right? But if something happened to Gabrielle, no one should be saying she's not innocent. But she's not in it. What does that matter? That's why when Lunel said that if this happened to Jennifer Lopez, that they would have went and arrested Diddy. No, not at all. Because people would have just found reasons for J-Lo to have deserved what happened to her. Just like people are trying to find reasons for Cassie to have deserved what happened to her. Oh, well, since she was allegedly ridiculing Kim and being a colorist and things like that, her being stomped on the floor, maybe that was good for her. What? What? She was saying stuff to Kim. What? Because I don't hear, but they're just rumors. There's no proof to any of that. And let's say that it's not true, which I feel like it isn't true. I really don't. I know people do things out of uncomfortable, like being placed in an uncomfortable situation. You'll do certain things. Like you may laugh at something that is not funny, being in an uncomfortable situation. Like people laughing at funerals, and stuff like that. When you're put into, so if Diddy's doing certain things to her, to Kim, and Cassie's there out of fear, she may have laughed or something like that to prevent it. Who knows? Who knows? When you're placed in those situations, Lil Ross said he sat there and listened to Diddy pop out somebody in the bathroom, feet away. Lil Ross said that Diddy had conversations about how he pop out people in the club and whatnot back in the 90s and got away with it, and all of that stuff. Do you think Lil Rob was sitting there telling Diddy, you should go to jail? I'm going to contact the authorities. You should turn yourself in. Or do you think he was just like, yeah, man, like he can with him, out of being uncomfortable? Like that's still an uncomfortable situation to be in, kicking it with somebody while they're evil, and they're in a position of power to where it's not easy to just kind of, yeah, it's very unfortunate. I don't know why y'all ain't got rid of this hoe, but let me do it for y'all, because very annoying. So yeah, so who knows? But I mean, just imagine you going through all the stuff Cassie's going through, and people are just like, oh, you got this viral video of you going around and being hurt and harmed, and oh wait, you're not innocent. How? Moving right along. You guys are weird. All of you weird. Even the content creators talking about y'all weird too. Like, is it that bad out here in these streets? Is it that bad, girl? Moving right along. Let's get into Diddy fleeing. Why not? Okay, where are we? Right here. So this is just a still. I'm only pulling this up because it's a still from the videos that Russell Simmons does when he's in Bali, okay? Because this is him in Bali, right? So this is just like a meme that's going around. No one cares about it. What I think is specific is the picture. So look at the background, and all that good stuff, right? You see the wood at the top, like the bamboo on the other side, and all that good stuff, right? Okay, now let's cut to this. Let's cut to... Many think he's slick, but he's really not. Now let's cut to Diddy and his apology video. Notice the background. Notice what's above him in the McGraw. Yeah. Okay. So now it's proven that Diddy, hold on, because I can prove that Diddy is not in the country. And another reason why I think he's fleeing, and I'm going to say why I think he's fleeing to Russell. Okay. This was a week ago. He was on vacation with his children, right? All of his children. They were not in the U.S. on this vacation, okay? Okay. Okay. They were not. This was 1 week ago. And then when he does, because when he goes on vacation, he goes for like a month. And school is ending for a lot of kids. So when he goes on vacation, for like a month, and he also charters yachts, which they aren't chartered in the United States. It's usually on the oceans, right? So with that being said, Diddy, I believe, is headed to Bali with Russell, because Russell, while all of this has been going on, has been one of the most vocal people supporting Diddy, right? Now, Usher not too long ago was just there, and Usher has been one of the most complicit celebrities in everything that has been going on with Diddy. Usher has been around since he was a teenager. So him being complicit with a lot of these things, I do feel that when Usher went to visit Russell in Bali, the conversation stemmed about Diddy. And I've already done a video about this when Usher had first went to Bali after the Super Bowl and didn't say anything. If not for Russell posting it, we wouldn't have known Usher was there. No one had any idea. Not that we were supposed to know, but doing a show like Jay-Z wouldn't be caught with Russell Simmons or around Russell Simmons. Look how inactive Jay-Z has been, period, since all of this stuff is kicked off with Diddy. The Rock Nation lunch, Jay-Z's festival, he canceled so many different things this year, which is not a coincidence. It's right after Cassie's lawsuit, and then all of a sudden, Jay-Z is canceling all of these events. Jay-Z is doing it because he wants to stay out of the spotlight. Jay-Z knows, although he's a very powerful man and a well-protected man, nothing is more powerful than social media. The government has always feared us overthrowing them because we listen to them, but we run everything. They trust me, they're more scared of us uniting than we are of them. I promise. The government is terrified of us. That's why they keep a lot of chaos and confusion going on and keeping distractions going on, because they need us that way. Because if we band together, and that's why a lot of social media apps like TikTok, Bigo, and a bunch of other ones have been, threatened to be removed, all this because they're too powerful. The followings that people get, 40, 50, 60 million people following them and whatnot. So they have the arsenal of 40 million people alone. That's the power of like presidents and senators and governors and, and stuff like that. Right. So influential celebrities are the ones that are brought into the elite because of the power that they have, because of their voices. So the messages that they want pushed are easily pushed through the ones that have the big followings, like the Drakes, the Kendrick Lamars, the Beyoncés, the Kanyes, the Lil Babies, the Sexy Reds, people like that with the big following. They will use them to spread their message, whatever message that they want to get out, because I know the quickest way to do it is music. Because it's one of the things that music spreads like fire, it's like a wildfire, how fast, it gets around. So, seriously, like this is how they champion and decide who they're going to bring into the folds. People like Justin Bieber, and whatnot, like they have huge followings, Billie Eilish, and, they're huge. So, they need these people, the Adeles, and they need them. They're essential. If they do not have them, then they lose power. And they control the world. So they're going to need to control these people too. So Jay-Z, I believe, has been extremely quiet because we all know Jay-Z has his own skeletons. Everybody has their own skeletons. You can't be around these people and they're doing all of these things, but you are doing nothing. Jay-Z is used to being protected. Look at everything that happened with Robert Sylvester. Even being brought up in court video shoots of women being on video shoots, the same video shoots that he was on with Jay-Z. R. Kelly was attracted to Aaliyah and allegedly dated her underage. And then you look up and Jay-Z's shooting his shot as well. They do the Boast the Best World album and tour. On that tour, R. Kelly allegedly had a lot of underage people that were there. One second. And so if he did, why wouldn't Jay-Z too? Like, that's crazy. Hello?
Hey, this is Mr. Kohler.
Sorry, my son's school is super annoying. Yeah, so I feel that Jay-Z has to, he's not in trouble. I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't. So he's good. So Jay-Z has to stay as far away from the limelight as possible because they did protect him with R. Kelly. Who knows if he'll get the same protection now? Because then he had a different power than he did today. Okay. So he's not gonna just get like auto protection. He's not. That's not happening. Mm-mm. With back in the day, they had to protect him because of his influence. In today's world, Jay-Z does not carry the influence that he did back then. Jay-Z goes on tour with Beyonce because Beyonce is the superstar. Beyonce, at this point in time, Jay-Z may have more money than Beyonce at the point, and she gaining. He may have more money than her, but she has way more influence than he does. The Renaissance tour went like crazy, like historical tour. Jay-Z has never had one of those. He's never had a Renaissance tour. He's never grossed as much money as Beyonce. Never. Okay. So Beyonce is the power, is the true, impact behind it. It's kind of like Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston. Bobby was famous, came a huge group, New Edition, all that, and being Bobby Brown solo and all that stuff, huge career. But Whitney always was the powerhouse. She was always the influence. She was always, if anybody was going to take the brunt of what was going on, it was going to be her. Anytime Bobby Brown did something, it's like Whitney might as well did it herself because that's how people treated it. So it's the same thing with Beyonce. If Jay-Z is brought up on anything or things come out about him and stuff like that, Beyonce's going to take the brunt of the damage because she's the influential one. Beyonce has power in this day and age. Beyonce can literally bring millions of people together all at one time. Imagine Beyonce doing a versus, with someone. Like those numbers will be crazy. Just having her in the building. She is a worldwide phenomenon. Jay-Z is not. He's not that. So it's more so protection of Beyonce. Jay-Z falls to the back, canceling all of this stuff because he doesn't want any energy or anything coming towards. Beyonce just dropped another album. She's supposed to be doing another tour. They don't need anything ruining her brand at this point in time. She dropped Sacred, all of that. She has a lot going on. She's doing a lot of selling right now. And what Diddy's going through stops sales. It does. It puts sales at a halt. It puts a voice at a halt. So he has to stay as far away from this as possible. So Jay-Z has not been going to no events or nothing. Like Jay-Z been at the crib. If Jay-Z goes anywhere, it'll probably be to the next time we see him, probably be this winter when Jay-Z and Blue Ivy go to the premiere for The Lion King 2 for the Mufasa movie. That'll probably be the next time we see him, if we see him there. Okay, he done canceled everything. So until the Super Bowl, because he runs it, the music department of the entertainment department. He canceled the Rock Nation brunch this year. This is the first year since what was it, like 20, like either 15, I think 2012 or 2015, something like that he's been doing I think it's 2015, that he's been doing the Rock Nation brunch. He canceled it this year, and it hasn't been canceled in years. Jay-Z is doing everything in his power to show no face because he knows that, again, just because he was protected before does not mean that he'll be protected this time. Because it's mighty weird. All of the stuff that a lot of the stuff R. Kelly was being brought up on, Jay-Z was with him. Like the Best of Both Worlds tour and the allegations that came in about that and the enablers, the people that was the tour manager, and all that at the time. How does all of this stuff happen, although they're linked with the same people? So how is it people that aren't of age over here in the same room, basically, with Jay-Z and and Kells, but only Kells? It's like, well, that doesn't make any sense because Jay-Z was protected. He was powerful, at the time. Jay-Z has power, but he's not powerful. Oh no. So it's nothing for them to get rid of Jay-Z because what have you done for me lately? Yeah. Jay-Z's not dropping an album right now to shoot to #1. It's not happening. That's why his last drops to where he charted was with his wife. Ape-ish was like one of the last times Jay-Z like charted high on the charts, and that was featuring Beyonce. Okay. Savage, the remix, it would not have shot to #1 if Jay-Z got on the remix. It would not have. Jay-Z knew, no, put Beyonce on it. Put B on it. They both from Houston. It'll be like a hometown rep, it's better. Put Beyonce on it. Don't put me on. I'm from New York. Like, put me on it for what? Like, nah. B, this is perfect for her. So that's what he did. And monumental. That was Jay-Z's idea. No one can convince me that Beyonce does not work for Roc Nation. Roc Nation is not managing Beyonce, So for Beyonce to come and do that, it was definitely a favor from her husband. Roc Nation is still, under Jay-Z. So to make Megan really pop, one of the artists that they manage, yeah, let's get Beyonce on this track with her. This song has a little momentum. Let's push it. Let's make it soar. 3-4 Grammys later. So, yeah, I think that Jay-Z is doing everything in his power to stay out of this. And then when it comes to Russell Simmons and Diddy, I don't think that Russell is going to turn his back on Diddy because Diddy never turned his back on Russell. Just like Usher and a lot of other people, they've never turned their back on him, knowing what he's being accused of. Now, what Russell is running from, lawsuits, allegations, RICO charges, possibly, and stuff like that, is the reason he moved to Bali. It gives, why wouldn't Diddy do the same thing? Because where is Diddy? Diddy, his other allegations, when he got raided and whatnot, he was golfing. Remember that? He was riding bikes. Yes. And please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So he was golfing, taking his kids bowling, all of that stuff. Yes. Yes. Now, we haven't heard a word. We haven't heard a word. He went from posting to not posting. Let's get into that. He went from posting to not posting. The last thing he has posted is his apology. That's the last thing that Diddy has posted. Russell Simmons, and I'm a girl, because let's pull this up. Oops. Cassie's busted lip. Just so Diddy could, because I know he here. Hey, Diddy. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Diddy has not posted since the apology. Okay, which has been 5 days. But before, he was posting more frequently. The time tells true. 1 week ago, then before that, he posted the vacation picture with him and his children. So he was, he was back to posting on a regular. It wasn't going days without him posting. Then all these lying mother they post. And I'm a girl, yeah. What happened? What happened? Why you stop posting? Why you stop posting? Why you stop? Because again, using these children as pawns. Using these children as pawns. He don't care about these kids. He don't. No. This man slapped his own mom for disobeying like he's the parent. Weird. Weird. Why you stop posting? What that were? I believe Diddy, due to this background, is not coming back to America anytime soon. I don't believe that. Without that video, It was more so of, and since Cassie has been speaking, it's been his word against hers. So it's easier for people to support Diddy. But now that that video was out, you supporting him, it says a lot about you. It says more about you than it does him, because we know we need to know about him. We didn't know this about you. We didn't know that you supported these kind of people, that you would excuse what happened to, doesn't mean that you have to hate him, but you do not have to support him. You don't. You don't have to be all up in the chat talking about praying for you and stuff like that, reaching out behind the scenes, because it's not about the people that are reaching out publicly. Y'all need to be worried about the people that's in his DMs. You know, like Danny Masterson, him doing what he's doing to those women, and then people like Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are people, or some of the other celebrities that sent letters on his behalf. So we didn't know this about these people. We didn't know this. And oh my God. The chat is moving on my side, and so is the video. Is the video frozen to anybody else? Because everything is fine on my side. Everything is like great over here. Like all systems are go. So because I'm tired of that question in chat. we are good. Everything is fine on my end. All my bars up, everything up. My volume says it's fine. Like everything is good. Yeah, so that's you. It's the you thing. It's not us thing. It's the you thing. You figure it out. So here, flip. So, y'all, now that Diddy is popped, these backgrounds is gonna stay like this. Because he looked just like Russell. He looked just like Russell. And Russell's going to bring him in, and they're literally going through the same thing. Russell left because of what Diddy's going through right now. Because look at what Russell said. Let's get into what Russell said about Diddy with all of these allegations. And it's like he would be, you know, it's like you would talk. Like out of all people, you say this, Russell. You say this. So let's get into what Russell said. Russell says, you may think it's you. No, there's more right here. He began, when you tear someone down or you watch someone tear someone down, try not to get so excited. I know it's fun to watch for some people. If I had a nickel for every nasty meme sent to me by people whose lives were enhanced and built by Sean Combs, it's like it seems a bit hypocritical since the only reason you have a life is because you worked for him or he gave you a job or lifted you up somehow. What does that have to do with anything? If I ever worked for Diddy, I wouldn't care. Like that don't have what he was what does what he do privately have to do with me support? I would have never supported him if I would have known he was doing that to people. A lot of people have no idea because these people remain silent. Again, if Cassie would not have come forward, he would still have the image that he had, and all that he would be walking around like nothing happened, going on stage telling her thank you for being there for me during the dark times, you know, and all of this stuff. He's sitting there taunting this woman on stage, you know, and stuff like that. Like all of that stuff would have stayed, you know, we wouldn't have known. We wouldn't have known about any of that if Cassie wouldn't have came forward. He then urged his followers to uplift Diddy. Watching our brothers fall is hurtful. Having everybody get together and laugh at our brothers fall or supporting the tearing down of our brothers is tough. You may think it's, you know, entertaining. Some of the memes are funny, right? But we gotta look up, train our minds to see the good in things and not the negative. So he's in full support of Diddy. Why would Diddy not join him? If anybody knows how to get away with this stuff, it's Russell. It's Russell. Kim Porter was one of Russell Simmons' wife at the time, Kimberly Simmons, bridesmaids. So they go back a long time. Diddy and Russell have over a 20-year plus relationship with one another, from Def Jam Records and stuff, working together with artists and among other things. So yeah, They've had businesses together, endorsed each other, all of that. So why would he not support him? They're going through the same thing. Russell is telling people, don't look at the negative things that Diddy's done. Focus on the good. What's that? What's that? What are you talking about? He didn't give any artist a chance to truly be an artist and reap their own benefits. Diddy let Biggie leave this world poor. See, Biggie was still slanging rock while famous. What has he actually done for people? Diddy never gave Biggie's mother, Christopher Wallace's mother, the rights and all of that to the music. And no, he never did any of those things. He drained and depleted those things. He didn't. Biggie was still selling rock. Biggie should have been cushioned. He should have been living that life. His mom still lived in, where was that, the Bronx? Where did he live? I believe it was, what was that? She still lived there when he passed away. She wasn't in no mansion somewhere. That he definitely would have put his mama in one as much as he loved his mama. Oh, Biggie loved his mama. And he respected her too. Brooklyn. She, best side, period. That's where she was at. That's what she was at. Shout out to my boo Roxy. Shout out to my boo Roxanne. She said facts. She was. Y'all never pay. That's one of the things I paid attention when I watched the documentary, the documentary and the movie that Puffy produced, that Diddy produced. I'm like, why is she still in that apartment? Like, it wasn't funny, but I'm just like, why is she still there? Crazy. He was still selling rock. Like, he was robbing everybody. At that point in time, he was robbing Biggie and Craig Mack, doing that double feature out of the single, the Craig Mack, the Biggie Mack. So he robbing them man blind. Robbing them man blind. Then give them a token of what they was due. Biggie rapping, telling y'all he trying to take care of his daughter. This man couldn't even take care of his daughter. He should have been able to properly take care of his daughter and his daughter's mother and his own mother. But see, since Puffy, Diddy, was renting apartments and stuff for the artists and putting them in apartments and places and stuff like that, the artists thinking that, these things belong to me, but slowly but surely realizing that they actually don't. Like, when I look around, why I gotta call you because I want something? Like, why somebody gotta bring me something? Like, why can't I just give me my own bread? Like, let me go disperse it to the people. Like, and when it was in small increments. So, and they owe so many people already, being an artist, you owe so many people, managers and producers and all of the touring. If you're touring, you gotta pay for your tour. They'll front you the money, but you gotta pay for, the tour. You look up, you got this huge bill, and then they're like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll just put you back in the studio. You'll come out with your second album. We'll give you an advancement, and all that. So now you back in the hole. An advancement is a borrow. It's a borrow. An advancement isn't this. It's called an advancement. I mean, you getting this ahead of time. And then there's all type of interest and all of this other stuff added on top of it. And you signed a horrible contract because now you're only getting literally like 8 to 9% of the money that you're out of 100. You're getting like chump change. And the crazy thing about it is that Diddy knew he could have done right by those people. Now I get it. You got to get ahead. You got to do what you got to do to get ahead. But did you have to stump the people you called your friends? You called Biggie your friend. Why would you do that to him? Like, what? So when Russell says everything that he's done, what has he done besides make a bunch of bastard children? He could have gotten married, all of that. So he didn't want to marry nobody. Too busy being gay, too busy being a pony. So he goes around and make all these children out of wedlock or bastards, whatever you want to call them. And he's supposed to get some type of kudos for what? Where's the honor in that? Russell, at least you got married. At least your children came from a marriage. And I'm not saying that to be judgmental. I'm just saying, like, what is so profound that Diddy has done that we need to overlook the fact that he has been hurting and harming people for decades? What have you done, Russell, so profound that we need to overlook what you have done to women for decades? And not just women, men too. Yeah. Y'all sending these people to people damaged, right? So the people that grow to love them and fall in love with them, they have to deal with everything you've done. Alex had to deal with everything that Diddy did to Cassie. That wasn't Alex's cross to carry. It wasn't. Still isn't. But when you're a good man and you get married, these are our issues now. These are our problems now. I don't understand. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what trying to put my finger on it. What did Diddy or Russell Simmons do so profound? See, Russell, you're not talented either. You've always been a fucking loser. Let's keep it real. Yeah. A beige loser. You don't have any talents either. See, you are connected. Well connected. Conversations brought you into being an entrepreneur. You weren't an entrepreneur. No, you were not. No different than Diddy. Diddy was not an entrepreneur. Y'all are copycats. Y'all got a hold to certain money and around certain people that were doing certain things, and then you just copied off of them. That's it. That's it. Y'all are copycats. Y'all mimic. Diddy has never said it ever in life it was his dream to do what he's doing, what he was doing. It's my dream to be an entrepreneur. No, it fell into his lap. Same thing with Russell Simmons. You never said that you grew up wanting to have a shoe line. You grew up wanting to have, no, that wasn't a dream or anything like that. It fell into your lap. So because opportunities fell into y'all lap because y'all were well connected, no different than Diddy, being well connected, kissing the right arse. Y'all think y'all owed something for that? What have y'all given to the world? What? Y'all have broad shoulders with a lot of talented people. I'll give you that. See, Russell, you came out with Fat Farm, and then your wife came through with Baby Fat, and it was 10 times more successful than both of your companies put together. Both of them. Komora was the businesswoman when it came to Baby Fat. She made those millions of dollars. She did that. Not you. How you doing something before her, but she become more successful at it than you? Because you have no talent. You're just connected. So thanks for the shoes. Thanks for Run DMC. I guess. Let's overlook them, all the trauma that they put onto people, because one of them gave us Run DMC and one of us gave us Biggie. Although both of them effed both parties over. Diddy over Biggie and Russell over Run DMC. But let's forget. Russell. Diddy. Got y'all nerve. Y'all got y'all nerve. Moving right along. Now let's get into Kim Porter being gay. Look, y'all. Girl, look at this. Look at this. Now, look, I'm not reading this lawsuit. I'm not getting into it. Look, they're draining. They are draining. Shout out to this victim. I believe you. I believe all y'all. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. I believe all y'all. But look at here. Y'all done. Look. This is too much. Okay? We just need a little breather from saying certain words and triggering people. That's it. We'll come back to you on another day. Okay? But as of now, all we're going to focus on is that allegedly Kim Porter was supposed to be gay. Now let's get into this. Garbage Kim Porter Soul now says this woman that is suing. She says according to TMZ, the woman claims that started in the 90s. April Lampros says she was a student at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Diddy offered to mentor her in the fashion industry. She claims Diddy showered her with gifts before doing stuff to her. She says she felt like the walls were closing in on her the next morning when she woke up nude, sore, and confused. She says Diddy took advantage of her desire for success as a college student. She claims months later he lured her in with music events, and once they were together again, he forced her. Yeah. So Lampros says she began to ignore his calls and advances, which made Diddy angry. She said he threatened to blackball her in the industry if she continued ignoring him. Lampros says he ordered her to his apartment one time where she was allegedly forced to have sex with Kim Porter. Girl, shut your mouth and keep on talking. Girl, shut your mouth and keep on talking, girl. So she says that she was allegedly by Diddy, you know, she didn't have a choice. She had to perform certain things with and on Kim Porter. And I completely believe her. Kim Porter was the original Cassie. 100%. 100%. She was the original. She was the original Cassie. Okay. I completely believe her. I do not think she's lying. I do not think this is cap. I do not think any of those things. I do. She said Diddy was there and he pleasured himself while it was partaking. Wow. When we do read the lawsuit, that's pretty much the part that I want to read. Is that part. During her last run-in with Diddy, she claims he tried to do it again. She fought him off. Lampros alleges that actual videos of her and Diddy have been shown to her boyfriends in an attempt to embarrass her. She is suing. Now, here's something that I found interesting. So she said Diddy pretty much sent embarrassing videos of her with him and, you know, others to boyfriends to try and embarrass her. Another victim says this as well. I think Diddy thought that back in the day, Devontae was dating the college student that he allegedly essayed, that Diddy allegedly essayed, because he made sure that Devontae got that video. See, Devontae and that young lady were friends, but I think Diddy thought more was going on. So he wanted to make sure that Devontae got that video as well. So I believe her. I believe her. I think that's the reason Diddy sent that video to Devontae. I do. And why he made sure that Devontae got it. No different than Cassie. Ryan Leslie's laptop was stolen with certain photos and videos of Cassie on it. And Diddy allegedly, you know, coerced Cassie to do certain things as well by stating that he will make sure that those videos got out. Also, that same video did get out because 50 Cent saw it. 50 sent it to Diddy and asked Diddy, he's like, yo, like, ain't this your girl? Like, this your girl, right? Like, you go with Cassie, because this Cassie. You go her. And he said that Diddy thanked him for sending him the video. He said that Diddy said, yeah, well, that's his girl. And he thanked 50 for sending him the video when I'm a girl. So, yeah, Diddy's known for doing this. So I believe her when she says that he was sending the video around to embarrass her. Do you all think that other people will come forward about Kim Porter? Because if Miss Lampros is saying that she was doing things with Kim Porter, I think other people will come forward. I think that, and this is why I believe her, other people will come and say that they may have had actual experiences with Diddy and Kim Porter, because she's the original Cassie. She's the original Cassie. She's the original Cassie. So I completely believe her. Shout out to Gemini Twin for gifting 5 memberships. Make sure, I know y'all said thank you, but if you got a membership from Gemini, please say thank you to my sweetheart. I love you, Gemini Twin. I love you, sweetheart. Shout out to is it Andrina? I hope I'm saying that right. Shout out to you, sweetheart. And if you got that membership from my boo, Gemini Twin, make sure you tell her thank you. Shout out to Mally C. I'm late to the live. I will catch the playback. I wish everyone a good holiday weekend. Oh, thank you, Mally. Love you, sweetheart. Thank you for the super sticker. Shout out to my baby Sherry. Just tip your host for this good tea. I love you, Sean. Everywhere. I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Now, there are rumblings, because until I get more information on this whole Kim Porter thing, I really don't want to go too further in it. But with Diddy leaving and fleeing, you got other people that are coming forward. This is another reason why I think that he's not going to stay in the United States. So Misa Hilton posted the picture of all of the kids. These are the 3 boys, and then she posted the 4 girls. Right? So this is Misa. She posted that. She says, I'm heartbroken for Cassie that Cassie must relive the horror of her, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels. And through my empathy, it triggered my own trauma. Misa, I don't like you. I do not like Misa. I do not like her. I don't like Misa. I can't stand her. She's annoying. She is. At this point, Misa, I want you to shut the up. At this point. Okay? The reason why people like her bother me is because you know exactly what's going on. This is why I feel like Kim Porter lost her life. Because Kim Porter was going to come forward and say something. She was. I don't feel like she passed away of natural causes. No, she did not. She was taken from here. She was. I don't care what anybody says. She was taken from here. Because I believe Kim had enough. We brought up how there's these alleged men that Kim dated, but she didn't know pictures with none of them. Nothing. It's like the woman lived a life of loneliness. Rich loneliness is what her life gave. Why does he get to move on and smile in pictures and be happy with people, but she does not? Same thing with Misa and other people. Why can't they show the love of their lives and the love and the, that they have? Why can't they do all that? Hello? And then you have Misa, somebody that knows what's up. Cassie filed this lawsuit last year in November. Misa said nothing. Although she knows what type of person Cassie's dealing with because she was dealing with him first. Right? Please hit the like. Over 1,300 people in the building. Please hit the like. So then, knowing what Cassie went through, knowing that Cassie was telling the truth, you could have been supported her. Instead, you've been supporting Diddy and the raids and all of that. Oh, how could you treat children like this and da 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 da? Weird. Very so much. This is weird. You could have been supporting her. You're supporting her now? Why did it take the video to come out? Then she says, here, she says, I'm heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her abuse, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own trauma. Misa, this is not about you. This is not about you. See, Cassie left. And when Cassie finally got away from him, she stayed away from him. Cassie never wanted to have kids by Diddy. I believe Cassie was on birth control. And because I believe he wanted to have kids by Cassie. I did. I do. I think that maybe the first time she got pregnant by him, maybe some type of violence may have made it so that she's not. And I think after that, to maybe like avoid it, she went and got birth control, so that she can make sure, like, that she do not get pregnant by him, because it's the same basically the same year, the year to a year and a half of her dating Alex, she was already popping out kids. She was already popping them out. Like, Cassie was already having kids, like, right away. So for her to be with Diddy for that long and to have no kids, even Kim Porter had kids, so I do feel that he did want to have kids by Cassie. I think Cassie didn't want any kids with him. 100%. And I think she snuck off and got some birth control. And, and since she didn't have no kids, she just told him, like, I don't think I can, or, something like that. And he never really did the true research to just, because she had children, no issue, once they separated. And so, Cassie had, she may have, it could be rap MDTV. That could be too. That could be, until she speaks on it, I'm just going to keep speculating. But I do think that she did not want to have kids by him. I really don't. If you look at all of Diddy's baby mamas, he definitely wanted a kid by Cassie. Yes, he did. He broke Kim Porter's nose, all type of stuff. They had kids. He was hurting and harming all of these women, and they have kids. Now, I could see like Gina and people like that, him telling to get rid of the baby because he don't want people to know that he's attached to those people. But somebody like Cassie, he walks her around publicly. He brings her on red carpets. They're acknowledged as a couple, all of that. Why wouldn't he want to have kids with her? Why would he want to? Why wouldn't he? He would have definitely had kids by her. I don't think he was telling her to go get rid of the baby. I don't. Look at all the kids he has. He do embrace his children. He do. So I think if there was anything going on to where pregnancies were being ended or anything like that, I think it would have been Cassie's decision. I don't think it would have been his. I don't think she wanted nothing to do with him. Having a baby with him. So and then it's perception. If she sees what Kim and all these other women are going through, and so why would you want to be a part of that? Why would you want to be a part of that? So I completely get it. If you sitting around getting, and she didn't want to be there, you could tell. She didn't want to. That's why he, would literally drown her in gifts and buy her boutiques and, all of these things because they were, DV gifts, into getting her back. buying her an apartment and cars and, stuff like that to control her, not, love her. So yeah, Cassie clearly didn't want to be around. So again, now Misa, I understand that she may have been a victim of Diddy's, and I'm not taking that away from her. My thing is you don't need to piggyback off of Cassie. You don't need to. You're a strong voice yourself. You don't need to be, what I seen Cassie go through. What do you mean? The lawsuit should have triggered you. The lawsuit should have triggered you because you knew she was telling the truth due to your own experience. Due to your own experience, you knew Cassie was telling the truth based off that lawsuit. Why did it take the video? What? I don't understand that. Why would it take a video to be like, due to what I saw, it's triggered me to? No, it don't have nothing to do with you. Just say why you're triggered. Not what triggered you, why you're triggered. Could have easily came forward. I'm triggered in this moment, and some stuff that I've seen, and it's brought me back to stuff that has happened to me that I tried to suppress, and stuff like that. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. But to try to pivot off of Cassie's moment to me is weird. Like, it's a moment of triumph for her because she is believed. With victims, it's one of the number one reasons they don't come forward, because they don't think that they're going to be believed. Cassie couldn't even do her statement thanking people without saying believe the victim the first time. Like, it shouldn't take all of this. And she's right. It shouldn't, because not every victim has all of this. Like Misa, do you have anything on camera? So it's a high probability you don't. But saying what you're saying right now, wouldn't you want to be believed? Wouldn't you want to be backed? Wouldn't you want to be supported? So why did you do none of those things for Cassie? Not that you had to come forward with your own trauma, because as a victim, Misa has the right, because I don't want people to misconstrue and make it look like I'm victim shaming or blaming. I'm not. With Misa and what she went through, she doesn't have to come forward and support Cassie by stating what happened to her. She can just support her. That's it. She could have just said, congratulations, Cassie, for coming out with this story, sending you love and positive energy. You're brave. I'm being inspired by your bravery, and stuff like that's it. You could have just supported her. You did none of those things. When Cassie came forward, you said nothing. You did nothing, knowing what happened to you, allegedly. So, Misa, how would it feel if you came forward and nobody, really cared to believe you? Instead, a bunch of people were going around, especially men in the industry, saying that this was like a payday, that y'all was just, doing this to try to get money, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. You wouldn't want that. Would you want Cassie to be quiet? Or would you want Cassie to say, hey, good for you? Would you want, which one would you want? Because you gave her nothing. You waited until Diddy was truly publicly, basically destroyed, because that video destroyed him. And then now all of a sudden, you want to be vague. Because we don't know who Misa is talking about. I don't know who she's talking about. Again, she says, I'm heartbroken that Cassie must relive the horror of her, and my heart goes out to her. I know exactly how she feels, and through my empathy, it has triggered my own. These young people were raised by women that want the best for them. We put God and education first and have always been united in our mutual effort to support their dreams. 2 of the youngest do not have their mother here, and it has been our duty to support them. Their father needs help, and I am praying that he truly does the personal work and receives it. Who's she talking about? She said sugar her own. She's dated people besides Diddy. That don't mean she's talking about Diddy. She said at the end, and she's talking about Cassie's video. Diddy's in the video. So at the end, when she says that about the father, and the father needing help and hoping that we don't know who she's talking about. She could be talking about anybody. She didn't specify her, or the person that did it. She didn't specify. Not at all. Because she still uses him. See, Misa, you said just enough to still be invited to Sunday dinner. Just you put it just a little piece out there, just enough to still be invited to dinner is what you did. So it's hard for me. That's why I say you get on my nerves. Like if you're not going to say what and who, or at least who, then we really don't care for you to be riding off this woman's back. Cassie's not even riding the wave. Like she don't even want no clout off of this stuff at all. The woman has been silent, and she could speak. She could speak. She could talk. What happened to her in that video is criminal. So she can talk about that video. Now she can't say Diddy's name, but she can talk. She could. She could write subliminal posts. She could do all type of stuff. She could share things and memes, and she'll do none of that. Cassie don't want no clout from this. If anything, that part she wants to be over so she can get to the next part. I think what Cassie wants is justice. I think Cassie realizes that to truly heal, he has to be held accountable. He has to be. So I believe Cassie's stating this is just the beginning. Yeah, like this is far from over. Yeah, he might as well get ready. He might as well get ready. So yeah, I think that Misa should shut her mouth. Yeah, Misa. Yeah, you should shut up. In my opinion. Now, if you want to come forward and talk about what happened to you, you have that right. You do. And I would support her in that. But I'm not going to support this because this is not the way to go about it. You didn't need to bring Cassie up when you're involved. Like, you deal with this man. You see this man. So so the person that did this to her, you see often. The person that did this with her is still sending you checks. The person that did this to her, you just had dinner with. So you're still supporting him. Misa has never denounced Diddy. So it's like you're teeter-tottering. That's annoying. Justin is grown, and he ain't Diddy's son no way. So Justin grown, and that ain't his real father anyway. So why you act like you got minors over there? Why do you act like that? Christian is grown. All of that. You're not raising the Combs twins or Baby Love. You're not raising them. Or Chance. Chance just turned 18. She's grown too. So she's about to go to college. Chance. And the Combs sisters going to college next year or the year after next. Their senior years this fall, I believe. They'll be 18 this year, the twins. Everybody about to be grown, except for Baby Love. These aren't your kids. Absolutely not. See, y'all keep trying to, because Misa, what you're doing here, you're trying to save the children's image because you know what this does to an image, but y'all can't save them because you don't want them to be. See, he's already ruined it. See, y'all letting him do this. See, yeah, see me, y'all letting him do this. You see, Misa, how you just posted you? You see why you should shut up? You see why you should shut up? Yeah, he clearly still supports you. You clearly still support him. So the person you're still supporting, sitting with, eating with, all of this stuff. And I'm a girl. She's not missing. I don't know who told you that. She's not missing. I know exactly where she is. If she was missing, I would call the police. I'm like, police, here she is. No, she's not missing. She's not. I'm going to do an update video on Ava because I really want y'all to stop asking me that, because Ava is a minor. So giving Ava's like location and stuff like that, she's a minor. Why do I need to come tell a bunch of adults where a minor is? So, yeah. So maybe I will do like a little update and tell you guys as much as I can tell you. Like, because talking about Ava, I'm not talking about a college. I'm talking about a school filled with minors. See, there's a lot of weird people out here in this world that'll go try to like scoop her up and take her because they think she's in danger. And I mean, look at that. What happened to the Shopko girl? I remember that story, the Shopko girl, when she was in the store with her white family, and she's adopted, and the girl that was and people are actually trying to like go to those people's home and take the girl, and they were sending her messages and telling her like that's creepy. That's creepy. So it's a lot of weird people out here, right? And Ava is a minor. Yeah. But she's not missing. Missing means no one knows of her whereabouts. I know exactly where she is. Like, exactly where Ava is. Yeah. But yeah, no, she's not missing. No, she's not missing, sweetheart. No, Miss Cootie, she's not missing, sweetheart. I'm not just talking yesterday. If you go look at my live, it was, or the live before my last live I did, there was a lot of that in the chat, a lot of that. And earlier it was, yeah. So you're not the only person that is wondering, but she's a minor. So is she safe? From what I can see, yes. Ava is safe, and even around biological family. Okay, she has a lot of friends. She's popular. Beautiful little girl. Well, not little girl, teenage girl. Just living a normal life. She's into fashion. She does a lot of designs and stuff like that. Like, she seems to be living a good life. Ava seems to be just fine from what I saw. I know there's a lot of rumors and speculation and stuff out there about her and her being, like little missing girls and stuff like that. From what I've seen, that's not true. Ava's fine. So if y'all want me, I'll do an update. I'll do an update for you guys. So I can refer y'all to it. It's like I did an update video, go watch the update video. So I'll do an update video of Ava. But as far as I'm concerned, Ava is fine. Ava is thriving, and I don't want to all of this stuff that's going on, I don't want her being bombarded with messages. I'm sure it's already a bunch of people in her DMs and and stuff like that. So if the girl is just living her life, I feel like we should just let her. But if she's in danger, of course, if we could help in any type of way, I would love to. But from what I see, she's fine. Ava's doing just fine. She's thriving, from what I see. And I'll show you what I see that makes you think oh, okay, well, yeah, you're right, Sean. It does look like she's just doing swell. Doing swell. So, yeah. Jamie Foxx, yeah, me too. Last time I seen Jamie Foxx, he was ordering 300 wings, Lemon Pepper singing to a girl on the phone, and she had a beautiful voice, and she was singing back to him, and I'm a girl, and she had no idea she was on the phone with Jamie Foxx, and he said he was going to go pick up the wings personally because he wanted her to see him. So Jamie seems to be doing fine. Jamie seems to be thriving. He even has another movie coming out on Netflix. So, yeah, Jamie seems to be doing absolutely swell, girl. Well, yeah. So, but yeah, we will do an update video on that. So yeah, Misa, I just feel like you should shut your mouth, and let's get into this too. Allegedly, Diddy. Another reason why I feel like Diddy is going to Bali. I feel like he's going to Bali, and I don't think it's going to be permanently when he's in Bali, but I do think he's going to be there for quite some time. Diddy's allegedly selling his homes, from what I hear, that he's in talks with realtors to put Star Mansion, not the Holmby Hills Mansion, not the one in California, but Star Mansion, the home that he stayed in umpteen years, over 20 years. I believe he's owned that mansion, and he's supposed to be putting the house up for sale. And in the Miami mansion that he has, he also bought the mansion next door. So Allegedly, both properties are about to be on the market. Absolutely. Kim's home sold almost 2 years now, like a year or two after she passed away. He been sold that house, girl. He been sold that to get girl. He ain't waste his time selling that house. Sure didn't get rid of that evidence. He sure did. He hurried up on the new people in there, new DNA all over the house. He hurried up, got rid of that house. After it got robbed and nothing was taken. After it got burglarized, the girl, and nothing was taken. So, yes, but of the eye was taken, nothing, no decorations of furniture, the electronics, with the stuff that you could steal and make money off of, and them, girl. All that was left behind. But the house was broken into. So, but he already sold that. So allegedly, his Star Island mansion, and the homes that he has in Miami, they're supposed to be being placed on the market. It's another reason I feel like Diddy is moving to Bali. But I don't see it selling. I don't see it selling. Not even 50. I don't even think 50 will buy it. I don't think it's going to sell. And the reason why I don't think it's going to sell is because, one, he's allegedly selling both properties. So, one, that's a huge sale. So, if it did sell, that commission would be great. But here's the problem. Diddy owes the bank nearly $100 million after taking out 8 mortgages on his 3 extravagant homes in Los Angeles and Miami that were raided by Homeland Security. Diddy has borrowed an eye-watering $140 million from multiple banks to pay his extravagant property empire, raising questions as to whether he really does have a $1 billion fortune. It could be the biggest home loan amount ever taken out by a Hollywood star, as the 54-year-old has needed several mortgages to fund the purchase of 3 luxury mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. We don't care about that part. Let's get down to, okay, right here. That's Star Mansion. Okay, so is this it? No, that's the one in Cali. Okay, whatever. Diddy 54 took out several mortgages to fund purchase of 3 luxury mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. The rap star borrowed nearly $140 from multiple banks to pay for the homes, which were all rated on Monday, and over $100 million is still owed. Over $100 million is still owed. He purchased his LA home for $39 million in August 2014. It is in the celebrities enclave of Holmby Hills and has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and an underwater swimming tunnel. Diddy bought side-by-side luxury estates on uber-wealthy Star Island in Miami. He took out several mortgages for each, okay? So, he can still sell these homes with owing over $100 million in mortgages, but whatever he sells it for has to exceed what he owes the banks. So he would basically have to sell that Star Mansion for like 150, 160 million, 200 million, something like that, in order to walk away with a profit at all. If he just kind of like sold it as is right now, he could probably get, upwards of like 110, 120 million, like something like that for them separately, or if they just want them together, because, it's easy to, separate them, because, there's property lines and all of that stuff. So, but he would basically be like giving the mansions away at that point, because all the money would go to the banks. Correct. They would go to the banks. He wouldn't be able to take the money and run. No, he would not be able to. The banks don't have their money hands all over it. Because, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be from a bank that's owed. So wherever the money's coming from, so imagine if he took a loan out from Wells Fargo, and the client is banking with Wells Fargo, and they're going to buy this house. So when Wells Fargo types it in, they can be like, yeah, he owe us $100 million, or $60 million or $20 million. Yeah, we're gonna need our cut before, So the property value has went way down with everything that has happened at the Star Mansion and all that, the raids and all of that. It would be hard to sell. Very hard to sell. He would technically would have to wait a couple years is what I would do. Wait like 4 or 5 years, put the house up for sale, and then, just like leave it on the market, for a while until like it dies down and until people aren't really like focused on that anymore, and then because all the attention around the home is negative. It's bad attention around the house. So it's like there goes the neighborhood type of situation with Diddy. So yeah, that's unfortunate because that house is not selling right now. No, because people have been wondering that, like, oh well, his house has been raided. Why hasn't he, like sold them or? Because now it's like now the house is popular, the location is popular. It's like everybody knows what it is, and whatnot. So it's going to be hard for him to sell, but allegedly Diddy is putting his homes on the market. Okay, and I got that's some insider tea. And I'm a girl, y'all know people always sending me tea on Diddy, and I do have people that work in that industry, in the real estate industry down there, and they said that the address that was just sent to them, just one address, so not both Star Mansions, just one, but it could be listed as just one wholesale. But it is about to be up. So they're getting it out there to realtors because a lot of realtor companies are going to want that sale. It's still a great sale. I mean, and a huge profit, huge commission, all of that. So it's going around, and because Diddy, obviously he's going to choose, because there are going to be a lot of realtors that want to sell that home, that want a shot at the title of getting rid of it. So he's going to, that's only the best of the best to sell it. But allegedly it's on people's desk and it has that address on it, but the name is allegedly anonymous. So, but it's Diddy's address. From what they gather, that's one of the Star Mansion addresses, because again, there's two. The mansions are right next to each other. So it's a high probability that Diddy's planning on getting up out of here, because it's the same thing Russell Simmons did. Russell Simmons does own a property here, so I think 2. He still owns 2 properties here because he comes in and out of the United States, but he creeps in. He sneaks in. And when he sneaks in the country, he's not here long. He's not. So he'll come with like friends, business associates, and stuff like that. Rumor has it that Russell Simmons was at the Super Bowl this year with Usher. Rumor has it that Russell Simmons was in, and my girl was at the Super Bowl in the audience, just low key, and left out with Usher. So when Usher left, allegedly Russell Simmons left with him, and they boarded the same jet. And then we looked up, and Usher and Russell Simmons were doing yoga together. So he sneaks in and sneaks out. He does. He comes to do like business affairs and switch money around and, stuff like that. And then he'll leave. He'll go back to Bali. So he's been spotted here multiple times. He has not been technically charged with anything yet. So he doesn't have any like active warrants, just like Diddy right now. Diddy has not been charged with anything yet. And it makes the case harder to do if he flees. So if Diddy is gone and is not is in another country, do you really think that they're going to sit around wasting their time? Because if he goes to a country that does not extradite, what are they building this big case for? It's the same thing with Russell Simmons. They were putting a big case together to take him down and never even got a chance to try him because he left. They're not stupid. They know where he is. They know. But he's not been charged with anything severe enough to be like, again, he hasn't been charged. Not that he won't be, it's just that he hasn't. A lot of those lawsuits that are on him are all crimes. Him R-wording people and stuff like that, yeah. Those are all crimes. So he has not had his day in court. He will not allow it. He is a coward and has ran. Why would Diddy not do the same thing? Diddy was cocky before. That video has taken all the cockiness away. Now he's a coward. He went from cocky to coward. Correct. Lami says Diddy is not going to jail. I'm sorry, but I don't think so. I don't know what that word is, but been charged. He hasn't been charged as of yet, so they can't stop him from traveling. Now, I'm not going to say Diddy's not going to go to jail. I don't know. Russell Simmons, it was a little easier for him to leave because he had less to lose. Diddy, at this point, it's over. It's over for him. There's no reason really for him to stay. It's a wrap. And this is just the beginning. And him knowing that that investigation and what they're trying to do, yeah, it's before he was cocky because it wasn't really nothing like red-handed, but putting that video, playing it at court, and then you got all of these other victims on the stand talking about he did this, he did that. And if here's the real crazy part. Russell didn't have this stuff on camera. Diddy does. Let's start with that, right? If the feds leak that tape of Cassie, right? If the feds have that tape of Cassie, just think about what else they have. Think about it. I can only imagine what else they found in that raid if they have that tape of Cassie that he bought allegedly. So I think that Diddy thought that this was going to go away. I think that Diddy's lawyers have convinced him that it was going to go away until that curveball, that video came out. That made him think completely different because, again, where is he? Before, he was on the golf course, bowling, bike riding in the middle of the street, in coffee shops, saying hello to fans and stuff like that. What happened? Why is he not doing that now? Why has he not been Diddy's plane has not chartered back to the United States as of yet. He is not here. Diddy is not here. No, he is not. Diddy crept back. He came to get some stuff, and he flew back out. I'm telling you, he has not chartered back here. Not as of yet. That plane has not been said. He's back. No, that black jet is gone. It absolutely is. Because he was just here to handle some business. He was. Paparazzi, TMZ, caught up with him and all of that. He came to talk to his lawyers and see what his lawyers had. I don't believe what his lawyers what they said was convincing. Diddy got back on that black jet and left. He is not here. I don't think he trusts his attorneys. And you also have to look at his legal defense. His legal defense has changed like 3 times in the last year. Yes, his legal team has changed multiple times. Multiple. So, girl, that is another thing that stands out that shows that he does not trust his lawyers. No, he does not. Because when he did, he was playing golf, and all of that stuff. Shout out to Jalita. She's like, hey, my love. Hey, thank you, sweetie, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Hello, my love. Shout out to Twisted Cookie Monster. Says, anything else I hear about Diddy, I believe guilty till proven innocent at this point. Pretty much. I mean, that video, guilty. Like, after he lied and told us all, oh, this is a money grab. I refuse to let these people lie on me. Enough is enough. Thank you so much, Twisted. Shout out to Justice. Love you, Sean. Have a good holiday weekend, everyone. Oh, thank you so much, Giselle. We love you, sweetheart. Love you, girl. Love you, girl. Shout out to Adigalia. Adigalia? I hope I'm saying that right. Thank God she did not get pregnant by Diddy, the psychopath. Correct. Like, I'm glad she didn't have no kids by him either, because that would be a nightmare, going through all of this right now and still having to, like, share a kid with him, like a literal child, not an adult child. Like Misa act like Justin is a baby. Like, he's not. Girl, he a baby to you. To the world, he grown. She's sitting here trying to pivot for Diddy. Pivot for the children and put the children up. It's like Misa. Girl. Misa. Do you know everybody in this picture except for Quincy is in a lawsuit? Did you know that? Did you know that? Misa, did you know that your son and Christian have their own lawsuits? Weird. Graham. Quincy the only one that ain't in no lawsuits, ain't a part of. You're innocent as far as I'm concerned. Quincy's fine. Quincy's not a target. Y'all leave Quincy alone. Quincy, Graham. But them two, you know they got lawsuits too, right? You said Cassie's story triggered you. Go read your Churn's lawsuits. Did you get triggered reading those? So it's like, girl, like, yeah, let's not use the accused as people to protect. Like, that's weird. Like, it's over for y'all. Like, all of you. It is over. So, yes. So we are at the 2 hour mark. We will be back later. Thank you all for all of the super stickers and super chats and liking the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you have not already. Okay. We'll be back with more tea. I'm going to look more into Diddy's jet to see if it is charted back, because you know I'm nosy. And as soon as and as soon as I find that out, okay, we will come back. Okay. Shout out to Lindsay for the Cash App. Thank you so much. And shout out to Silence. You are so sweet. Thank you so much for the Cash Apps. Thank you, Silence. Again, you are so sweet. Thank you. And thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I love you all. Okay. And have a great Memorial Day weekend. But we will be back. We absolutely will. Okay. I have a coffee show that we're going to upload. So if we're either going to do coffee or YouTube again. So one or the other. Because I feel like we should just do YouTube again, because I have a video to upload on coffee. So it's not like it's like dry over there. Like, there's content like continues coming in my car. So yeah. So maybe we should just come back over here. But I'm about to go look right now about Diddy's jet and see if it has came back yet and whatnot. And we will go from there. I love you all. So thank you so much for being here again. And until the next show, y'all be good. I love me some you.